The Stonebridge Club in the Pinehills put a new flagpole up and wanted to dedicate the flagpole to veterans of service in the United States Armed Forces by having a Memorial Day ceremony. PCN stopped by to get this story.
The Memorial Day protocol will lower. We put this new flagpole up at the Stonebridge Club, which is the geographic and social center of the Pinehills, about 6 months ago. And we thought it would be appropriate to dedicate the flagpole to veterans of service in the United States Armed Forces. We talked about, as we do every Memorial Day, we talked about how important it is for those of us who enjoy the freedoms that our service members have sacrificed for, to remember those sacrifices all the time, but especially on Memorial Day. And that's sort of the gist of the whole thing. That's the reason for the flagpole. At the end of my remarks, I asked everybody who visits the Stonebridge Club on a regular basis to pause for a minute as they drive down the driveway. You can see the flagpole and the flag flying in the breeze, and to pause for a minute and just think about the men and women who made those sacrifices for our freedom. Our co-flag raiser was Ken Goldner, who was a United States Air Force veteran, and he is president of the veterans group at the Pinehills. As I mentioned, there are more than 300 veterans living in the Pinehills from all eras, from World War II to the global war on terrorism. And Ken has brought the Pinehills Veterans Group from a small, active organization to one that on an annual basis contributes several $1,000s, I think more than $5,000 in money to veterans charities here, not just in Pinehills, but in the town of Plymouth, benefiting all Plymouth veterans. When I was in the Navy in Vietnam, I had a shipmate who went on to flight school, went on to Top Gun, and he flew the last A6 mission over Hanoi in the 70s. And he was shot down. And they didn't find any evidence of him for 30 years. So it's fairly recent. And so he was brought back to his family and put on the wall, buried in Arlington National Cemetery. Those are the kinds of things that you think of on a day like this. I think the best part of it was to see how many people showed up despite the rain and the cold. I mean, it's not a very nice day, even though they say every day in the Pinehills is nice. And so many people showed up, and so many people thanked us and appreciated the ceremony. It's something that we plan to continue after this year, not as a dedication, of course, but as a commemoration. So that was very gratifying.